Oh yeah, and you're still probably recording now. Great. Hi everybody again, Liam from Community Natural Foods. Today I'm going to talk to you about sugars and hopefully getting you to ditch the white sugar. Oftentimes white sugar is demonized, and I actually think for good reason. It does trigger the receptor sites in the brain that actually is the same part of the brain that cocaine gets triggered by, so it can be a very addictive source. Now, having said all that, when I say just drop sugar, doing it cold turkey might be very difficult to do. So what I want to propose to you today is try slowly weaning yourself off and substituting with something else. I want to be able to basically show you different sugars and sweeteners that are available to you that can help you curb that addiction to the white sugar piece and hopefully eventually wean you off of sugar, maybe entirely as well. Our sweet tooth might get in the way of that, but let's look at some good alternatives. Right here on your right, we're starting with looking at a brown sugar. Now again, it is a sugar that is derived from cane. They add a bit of molasses to it. It certainly is better than a over-refined white sugar, so it will taste just as good. It will give you that substitute on your tongue. It'll taste wonderful. Once you get into this, you may want to consider other sweeteners. For example, if you like to have your coffee in the morning or your tea and you want to sweeten it, instead of dipping into that white sugar right away, substitute with something like a maple syrup or getting into honey as well. These ones here also have the added benefit of being higher in certain minerals that actually will be beneficial for you. But once again, let's start slow. If it's something like you do these things and you have a tablespoon of sugar in your favorite beverage, start with cutting that back once a week. Like if you have a 5 times a week, go down to 4, go down to 3, go down to 2 until you're down to 1. And that can start getting into over here. As you start limiting this, you can start getting other sweeteners on those other days where you've chosen to get rid of those refined sugars into something a little more natural. So we get into things like monk fruit, which is designed, as the name suggests, from monk fruit. They take it from liquid, they dehydrate it. This one here is wonderful because it does not spike. It's considered to have a 0 on your glycemic index, as do these other sugars. We get into stevias, we get into swerves, and you get erythritols and other sugar alcohols that do a wonderful job of giving you that wonderful sweet taste that I know we all crave. These ones will not spike your glycemic index. These ones will not help affect your insulin levels as well, too. So they're really, really wonderful substitutes. Anyway, that's my lessons on sugars today. Comes down to it. Eat less refined sugars, move into other sweeteners that do not affect your glycemic index, and you'll be in a much better place much sooner. One last thing I want to mention as well too, if you ever get that sugar craving and you really want something that's sweet to the taste, what I would suggest is, first of all, is go grab a piece of fruit, something like a Tangelo, a banana. They're high in sugars, and it will help you curb that craving. Much better to get something very natural in its form this way than using something that's processed. Anyway, once again, connect with us on YouTube, check us out on Facebook, sign up with us on Instagram, and if you need some help with your wellness journey, come and see some of our experts in the store. They'd be more than happy to help you out. Thank you.